videos about the atomic structure, but we are going to be looking at the timeline of the scientists that have contributed to what we know as an atom today. So let's kickstart. The first scientist that we are going to talk about today is going to be Democritus. So Democritus is the first scientist with regard to matter to state that matter cannot be divided into smaller pieces, right? He is the first one to say that matter is actually made of small, hard particles that are called atoms. The second scientist that we are going to discuss about is Dalton. He is the first one to come up with what? The scientific theory for an atom. Now, he also viewed atoms as tiny solid balls. The third scientist that we are going to talk about is called Thomson. Thomson, he also made a discovery. So his discovery was that atoms are actually made of even smaller things. His model was called the raisin bun model, or it was called the plum pudding model. Rutherford went on to now try to discover those particles. What he discovered is that there is actually positively charged particles. There's positively charged particles in the center of an atom, which is called the nucleus. And these particles are called protons. And he discovered that atoms are made of even empty space. That's Bohr. Bohr went on also to discover the particles within an atom. What he discovered is that we already know that in the center of an atom, we have protons, which are positively charged. But he discovered that there is actually other particles that are negatively charged, and these particles, they are moving on orbitals that are called energy shells. And these particles are called electrons. Chadwick went on to study with Rutherford about the atom. What he discovered was that there are other particles in the center of the atom, which we call the nucleus. They don't have any charge, and then they are just neutral. An atom is just the smallest particle that has the orbitals where electrons are found, and then in the center of the atom we have neutral particles that are called the neutrons that we will see in blue there, and then we have the protons that are positively charged also in the center. That is just the introduction to the atomic structure, and I hope this video was insightful. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button.